Sexy, yes. Please give a lot of love and attention to one, the only, the incredible, Mr. Jordan Robinson!
Guys, what is the fucking crack? How are we? I'm just going to address this up top. I know what you guys are thinking. Jonah Hill's back to being fat now. Alternatively, Sinead O'Connor has also let herself go. So comedy means a lot to me. It's my kind of creative outlet. It's my whole social circle kind of revolves around doing comedy. Being funny, I feel, is a big part of my personality. Some people may disagree with that, but it means so much. It's hard to quantify into words, like how much it actually means to me. Like, from I was a kid, I liked making people laugh. I guess that's a bit of a cliche for most comedians to say, but I got a wee buzz out of making family members laugh or teachers laugh or anything like that. So I guess that's kind of stuck with me. The want and desire for attention. Sorry buddy, is that a Predator t-shirt? Do you get that when you sign on to the sex offenders register? Sitting in the front row of a comedy club with your occupation. In the Strabane, I guess. So basically I write my set list on my hand, and you'll probably see throughout the whole set I won't look at it once, but it's the safety net in case you do forget that it's actually there. So it's quite handy to have sometimes. I originally started doing it because I genuinely needed it, because I forgot, or I didn't know what I was supposed to say. I would forget the sequence that it comes in, and when you do new material it's actually quite handy if you forget where a certain bit is. But yeah, it kind of just covers that base, so it's not an issue. It might kind of lend itself to the kind of rituals that you do before doing something to put yourself at ease. So I guess you could say it's a type of stim, but yeah, it's something that I kind of use quite often. I was born with congenital heart disease. Basically what it is one side of my heart is working too much and the other half isn't working hard enough because of the leaky valve. So I got open heart surgery in 2020 to correct it, and so far everything's all good. I also have essential tremor, which is like low level kind of shake all through your body. So yeah, that's ripe for doing a bit of material about. And at the end of last year I got diagnosed with autism. And I'm also a West Ham fan, which probably counts as a disability. A quick thing about me before I get properly started tonight, guys. I have a condition that the doctors call EP, which stands for essential tremor. What that basically means is that I'm shaking no matter what the circumstances, kind of like a mild form of Parkinson's. So tonight, if you see my head shake or the microphone shake or anything like that, it's not because I'm nervous. It's not because I'm a Michael J. Fox tribute act. Thank you. It just means I'm genetically inferior to everybody else in the room, unless you're in Finland. And it also means if you guys are thinking about getting me a birthday present this year, don't get me Jenga. Because I already fucking have. Inspiration can really strike from anywhere. A lot of the stuff that has made it on stage comes from overheard conversations, throwaway lines that you're talking to someone and they say something so flippantly and just like it's a throwaway line and you're going like, that's maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard, or you can change it into something that's really funny. As someone who likes going to museums and watching documentaries and stuff like that, a lot of that kind of stuff kind of worms its way into my material, and I don't actually notice it. I don't like specifically go watch a documentary to write material about it, but then you watch something and you go like, oh shit, that would be a funny joke, and that's kind of how it weasels its way in. Being on stage is a form of escapism, kind of like the movies or going to the lighthouse or something like that for me, because when you're on stage you don't have to deal with reality. So for however long you're up there, that's your whole entire world. When things are going your way, there's no better feeling. I've never felt anything like it. I've tried illicit drugs, they haven't matched up, and it's one of those things where getting up on stage with microphone in your hand, going like, oh, I'm funnier than everybody else, and everybody has to listen to me now for 5 to 20 minutes. It's such a stupid concept, but for me, it's the best. It's the best thing ever. Having the congenital heart disease and stuff like that, it's like a reason that I was disabled before, but with the whole neurodivergent thing, it's like I'm collecting feathers for my bow at this point. I think I would have a complete drought of material if I didn't talk about that kind of stuff before getting the diagnosis, constantly thinking that I'm very socially inept, that I'm not very good at making conversations. I say the wrong things a lot of the times in social settings. Knowing that the likelihood is the reason that was happening was because of the autism is something that's been very eye-opening for me. Now that I have a better understanding about it, I don't feel as guilty as what I did in the past, which happened quite a lot. So I guess now that I know that it's just because I think differently, I stop beating myself up so much about it. Yeah, I think it's the best kind of therapy to take something that's negative about your life in particular, and you're able to use it to make people laugh. I think that's the most beautiful thing that probably a stand-up comedian could do.